You're right there, YouTube. It is Crackoon again, bringing you another gameplay. Commentating man, we're here again, bring you some more Modern Warfare 3 like I do. Going to be playing a 6v6 domination on the map Foundation, using the T95 with a kit proficiency and a red dot sight on there. Running the perk setup, Slight Van Pro, Hardline Pro, Marksman Pro. Winning the kill streak setup, the Assault Strike package with the Reaper, the AC-130, the Osprey gunner. I've got a frag grenade and a portable radar as my lethal and tactical. And I think that's pretty much all I've got to say about it. So, you know, getting on, doing it like we do. Boom! Fucking hell, right? I don't mean to be so over the top and I just shouted out. I went fucking hell. I'm sorry, I just said it twice now. I didn't mean to swear. Pardon me. I take it back. Whatever. I'm a little bit excited. I was recording my commentary. This is the second time I'm doing this commentary. Do you want to know why I'm the second time I'm doing this commentary? Because 5 minutes into this commentary, which I was just doing before, which is now my second take of, which I'm doing now, which I'm slightly aggravated by, to tell you the honest truth, because I'm one take, only ever one take. I was going to cut, render, done, send it off with like me commentating for 5 minutes, me hearing a knock at the door, going downstairs, getting my brand spanking new beasting laptop, getting that off the man, then coming back to the commentary, realising that the commentary was still recording, me then speaking in the commentary, saying, yeah, I'm just going to leave it like this, do it like we do, you know, beasting, whatever. I just thought I was going to cut and render it with like a big gap in between the middle, but I thought, nah, you know what, no, I don't want to. I'm coming back for my subs that I all love, you know, getting on with it, doing it like we do. Beasting some people off, and I thought I'd drop some more tips and tricks, whatever shit like that, you know. I don't know, whatever. We'll get on with it. I'm doing it again. This is whatever, 2 takes, whatever. We'll call it 2 takes. Whatever. Moving on. Beasting. Doing like we do. Interesting thing about this gameplay. We lose, and when I say we, I mean me and Benty2595, because essentially the whole scenario is that me and Benty2595 are on a team with 3 other. Well, I don't want to go that far, in fact. 3 other monkeys, right, who can't play the game and don't know the way around the sticks. Fact of the matter is, it's me and Benty against the 6-man squad of enemies. That's pretty much it. And we've got like, whatever, we've got how many? We've got like 4 dead weights on our team that can't pull their own weight, pretty much, using support, shit like that. And that's the interesting scenario. And like I said, we lose. That's just the way it is. Could I have done more? Yes, I definitely could have. Watching it back now, the gameplay, I'm seeing different scenarios in which I could have probably rushed up there, captured a flag, secured down a bit more of a secure point lead. Or I could have done this, or I could, instead of kill whoring, I could have kind of backed up, eased up a little bit, played for the objective. But that's the kind of scenario that goes down when you're playing against enemies like this. And what I mean by enemies like this is, the fact of the matter is, these enemies are absolutely gash. They haven't got anything, no gun skill, no like worries about kill-death ratio, none of that shit. All they care about, going capturing the objectives. And if they die as many times as they want, who gives a shit, because the spawn system is so fucked up that they'll spawn behind you on an objective that's not even captured for their team, and then they'll shoot you in the back because you think you're in the safety of your own spawn and your own objective flag, or whatever you want to call it like that. But no, you get shot in the back. Perfect example coming up right now of what you're going to see. And just going back down to the same scenario, as you can see here, advanced UAVs after advanced UAVs coming from my team. They're just, my teammates are just absolutely pathetic. The enemy teammates are absolutely pathetic. The only people that in this lobby that are reasonably okay, or like, you know, what's the word now? What's that other word? Actually credible as a Call of Duty player is me and Benty2595. So, I don't know. You take it for what it is, really, when it comes down to it like that. There's an interesting theory, method behind the madness, though, you could say something like that. Because the interesting fact is, this is right. In fact, you know what? This is probably like one of my best gameplays that I've ever got so far on the new maps, Foundation and Sanctuary. So obviously, I had some kind of incentive to post it. You know what I'm saying, like that. It's just my scenario about it. I never usually post gameplays in which I lose, but I'm kind of giving you a rundown now about how the enemies are shit and everything like that. But maybe there is method in the madness, going back to what I just said then. Is it the fact of the scenario, is it Well, no, in fact, you know what? I'll explain it to you from the beginning, right? Over the past couple of weeks in Call of Duty, what I've been doing, more to the point is, especially within domination games, is I've been playing the risks, if you know what I'm saying like that. I've been running the risks, looking at the percentages, shit like that, and I don't know. It's an interesting scenario because the fact of the matter is there's not really many game types out there where you're able to run the risk like this. It's similar within, like, you know, sabotage and shit like that, but that's like bombs, objectives and shit like that. Not any flag-based objective game modes in which you can run the risks similar to this. And what I mean by running the risk is playing the game in which to make your enemies believe they've got a plausible chance to win, whereas in the actual fact of the matter is they suck. And right, hang on, pause, stop, rethink. Look at them spawns. Are you serious? I died on A flag once, then I spawned on A flag again in a little, like, corner section, to then run out of where I just spawned about 5 steps, to start getting shot in the back, for me to then go prone, spin around, black that guy, for me to then have the whole enemy team spawn on A and fuck me up. Logic? Yeah, there you can't see with my hands and what I'm doing with them now and everything like that. But whatever. You know, yeah, I'm juggling like them. Weighing it up, the weight and balances, you know. Whatever, fuck it. Looks like I'm juggling a big pair of titties, in my opinion, anyway. But anyway, moving on with it, right? It's just the whole fact of the matter is, you know, going back to what I was saying about playing the risks, you know, gambling a little bit like that. I've been kind of running the risks of, you know, letting the enemies believe that they're gonna win, getting to a certain point limit and then really pushing hard, trying to get like a beasting comeback score. But I wouldn't really call it a comeback. It's more of like a strategical play, if you know what I'm saying like that. I'm doing this for the fact of letting the enemies believe that they're going to get a win out of it. And in this case, they do get a win out of it. So, you know, it can go both ways, and that's why I kind of emphasize upon running the risk and playing the gamble, or whatever you want to say like that. So it's the whole scenario of that. But going from there, it's like you're giving them like the what's the word now? There's a proper word. I don't know what the word is. Whatever. You're giving them the ambition to keep on playing and giving them a false sense of security to make them stay within the game. And we all know the fact of the matter is, at the moment, within Call of Duty and just anyway in the Call of Duty community, overall Call of Duties, it's a pretty fucked up scenario because rage quitting is on a higher level than ever according to the rage quitting stats directly from Activision. That's just the way it is, and they just made it up, so that's not really a real thing. But rage quitting in Modern Warfare 3 is an all-time high. Me and Benty know this for a fact, mate. We've got live streaming evidence of literally 2 gameplays. We smash them into the ground, literally. We've got a ridiculous point lead, and they proceed to be able to not do anything. And what do? There is a clan or a party, as a squad, whatever you want to call it like that. They do it systematically, one by one. They dashboard, or if you already know which one's the host, they dashboard. What can I say? I'm speechless. Certain scenarios like that leave me speechless because it's all, once again, a fact of the matter of coming down to it and just the Call of Duty community, the majority versus the minority, everything like that. You know what I'm saying like that? But anyway, that's enough about that. Going back to what I was saying about playing the risks and shit like that. In this particular game, I play the risk and we run the risk and we lose. So it's really all down to you, the caliber of your team, the caliber of the enemy team, everything like that. But at the moment, it's becoming more of a viable option to actually let your enemies win rather than you win and have the enemy team like partially dashboard or potentially dashboard, not partially, whatever. You know what I'm saying like that? What kind of fucking game, right? I don't mean to swear, but what kind of fucking game, I didn't mean to swear again, but I did it anyway. But what kind of fucking game promotes losing just for the fact of the enemies can quit and give up? You know, what kind of game is Activision or whatever bringing out to say the fact of, right, you know what, if you're going to win, you're going to win, but then again, you're going to be putting up with the possible option that the enemies are going to dashboard and you're going to lose the whole game completely. And then, superseding to that, you'll be taking a loss anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like that. We could have probably gone on and absolutely beasted these teams. If I would have pushed for the objective, like really, really pushed for the objective, then we probably would have won this game, without a doubt. You know what I'm saying? That right there, that was the final straw right there. That was the edge between winning and losing right there. I fucked up. I shouldn't have reloaded there, and I went to try and go get for cover. I think I tried. No, in fact, here's the final. This is the final straw. This would have been the win, but I get fucked over. That's it. That was the win right there. If I would have captured B, I would have not left B. I would have held it down. It would have been a win for us. But in the long term, this is the way it turns out, and we lose. I go 55-4. Bentley goes 30-17. All the other enemy players below me only just go positive. Only just. For pretty much across the board. And the whole enemy team, what did the top guy on the enemy team go? 15-35, 15-18, 13-42, 3-17, and they win because they don't give a shit about the game. All they care about is the objectives and the fact that the shit spawns in this game will allow them to get those 14 kills to 42 deaths. Logical? Fuck no. Would they have dashboarded if we won? Shit, yeah. Of course they would have. It's unbelievable. Anyway, that's all I got to say for now. Peace!